How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Carrison here, as we are reacting to the final episodes of Once Upon a Time Season 5. Yes, your ears did not deceive you, neither did your eyes, as you probably saw episodes 22 and 23 of Season 5. And you're probably thinking, this ain't the norm of your usual content, Liam. You usually post one episode rather than two in one video. What's going on? What the heck is going on? So I'm just going to throw a quick explanation video, or try to, because I do like to ramble on. But long story short, last week, as of recording, had a bit of a shutdown. So awesome. But there was a light bulb moment that went off, because I do want to do this to other shows that I don't have the time for in terms of reacting on a normal scale, and that would be to react to this episode, do a little quick thoughts section, react to the next episode, and for this video I will probably do an overall thoughts section that will be you know, your standard 15-20 minutes, etc. At the very end, that will be combined of this episode 22, and the next episode 23. So yes, that is basically the plan, unless, you know, the head mouse has anything to say about it, but I should be fine, maybe. Fingers crossed. I mean, I do struggle with one video at times from certain companies. Looking at you, CBS. Yes. But no, I think Disney should be fine. Touch wood. So yeah, but basically, yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to this episode. Like I said, do a quick little thoughts section that will probably be 3 to 5 minutes. I might have a little cut because I will probably want more coffee before I do react to the final episode, because I like my nectar of life. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I'll after reacting to episode 23, I'll do an overall thoughts section that will last 15, 20, etc. minutes, combining of my thoughts, extensive thoughts for the for episode 22 and 23. So yeah, and like I said, this is more so of a trial thing, I guess, because like I said, I do want to do this with other shows that I do want to catch up on, but don't have time for in terms of reacting on a normal scale, because I will usually, unless it's, you know, Supernatural or Charmed, react to one episode a week, because I do like to have a very extensive thoughts section, because there is, you know, so much to divulge in. And I can't do that with the shows that I do want to catch up on and whatnot. So, you know, I guess this is a little bit of a trial run. I don't know, but it's also easier as well, because as with the past couple of seasons of Once Upon a Time, we usually have a specific two-parter to close things out before we do jump into the next season. So, and because we dealt with Hades in the last episode, it will be very interesting to see what's going to happen here, because I'm not sure what... I mean, apart from the worries that Regina is going to fall because of Robin's demise, and... yeah, and not just that, though, but with Hook returning, that might, you know, piss her off a bit, because of the fact of why is Robin essentially erased from existence? He does not get an afterlife, and yet Hook can return. So, yeah, I'm still sore about that. I'm deaf, so yeah, but I mean, I do hope that Regina doesn't fall, but at the same time, I can, well, I don't want to say I wouldn't blame her, but I can also see that happening, basically, so. But, like I said, it will be very interesting to see what will happen in these final 2 episodes. So, with that said, let's jump into episode 22 of Season 5 for Once Upon a Time. Let's go. Jesus, Rumpel.
What the hell was that?
Oh, she's gonna see... No!
Look. What the bloody hell's the pirate doing here?
Oh,
We thought we left
fudge.
Maybe just take a minute to cool off and think about it. You don't want my help? Fine. I'll fix this on my own.
in fairness for like, not to side away from Emma, but she was prioritizing
Be safe, okay?
this matter over her sentiments.
That's how she died. Magic.
Come with me. On a road
He's
trip.
gonna run away. Oh.
It's like a quest, but on a bus, which is like a horse, but with wheels and seats. Just come with me.
Henry! Holy dag!
What's that?
The crystal my grandpa tethered Storybrooke's magic to.
Look, if you all can't be satisfied, no one can have the crystal.
What happens if Henry succeeds?
Considering this town was built with magic, what do you think?
Oh no!
Destroy magic if he knew it could hurt us.
I'll be sure to tell him that right before I take the crystal back.
Don't you dare go near my son.
Sorry, dearie, but he's threatening me now.
You're not gonna hurt Henry. Hey. If you hurt Henry in any form.
I just saw him now.
We?
I think you mean me, dear. But this time, someone
Everyone's like,
without the
we?
crystal.
Who's we?
From one of my papa's arrows. How sweet.
Ow, my
Cherish
heart.
it.
I love how Zelena's being supportive. Well, that's great. Poor Granny. Poor Granny. Of course.
Welcome to New York. It'll be $15.
That's what he thinks about the hike. Oi.
He died before he could. But I know he got close.
He's gonna finish
Because
what he
everything was
started.
in the journal. It's gotta be in my dad's apartment. Come on.
I'm surprised that they wouldn't have rented that to someone.
Then where are we?
No one is here anymore.
We need magic to get back there. Can you help us?
Magic? No. Magic is dangerous. If I help you, I'll be punished.
Punished? By who? By me.
Hi. Oh, that's very rude. That is freaking rude.
And that you're the ones who are going to be answering my questions.
Wait a second.
Like, why are you really here?
Sam Witwer!
You must think me so naive. I know you're
Kenobi!
If you really don't want to worry about something, you lock it into a cage. A strong cage, like this one. It's when you unlock the cage. That's when the trouble starts.
Oh shit. Oh. Ooh. I'm sorry. I just love the fact we got Sam Witwer. We're gonna hear Sean.
My dear Regina, I know I shouldn't be writing this, but I had to let you know how proud I am of you. You opened your heart to love and let it change you. And no matter what separates us, I know you'll always be the heroine woman I fell in love with. Robert.
It's exhausting. I'm constantly at war with my instincts. Like with Hook,
It just feels so much for
my
Regina.
first impulse was to rip his throat out. Because it's not fair that he survives and Robin doesn't.
Here we go.
Yet I keep doing it now and I keep suffering. But I know that the queen can't return, so that's how it has to be.
Can't regress. You've made so
Never
much
be at
development.
peace with myself.
That's not true. You fell in love with Robin and you were happy.
Yeah, and look what happened. And all its well-deserved consequences.
She's in this conflict. Yeah. She feels like she doesn't
believe in you.
deserve to be happy, and it hurts.
That's because you are good. But for me, it's a simple choice, really.
Oh.
I'd rather suffer and see that pain on the people I care about.
That's impossible.
Henry, what did you find?
These
What?
books, they all look exactly like my storybook. They're magic.
Volume
What
2?
are they doing in New York?
What the? They're black. No, they're not blank.
I've never seen these characters.
Different realms, maybe? No alarms going off? Librarian's not gonna like that.
You're right. Hello, Henry. I like it behind me. You're not getting this. Not without a fight.
Too bad you're gonna lose.
Is he gonna? Ah, coward. Well, we tried, Henry. We tried.
Well, if that's true, you won't mind me asking the warden himself.
No, you can't do that. You know he doesn't like to be disturbed.
Oh, you're mean.
Like I said, it's time to see the warden.
Wait, is he the one? He's the... Oh my god! Is this
Why am I here?
Jekyll and Hyde?
Disturb you. The doctor was in his lab fixing a wand
Shit!
that the magic he got from Storybrooke. We all will.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Evil Queen is never coming back. You don't have to worry about me.
I don't. Because my other mom is doing that for me.
Oh.
You thought she was gonna go all evil queen again.
I'm sorry, I should have trusted Regina.
But you didn't.
He's done.
Because you know how it goes
He's
for
done.
us. And I don't know what I would do if it took away one of you.
Henry.
Don't. Just don't.
He's
Henry, what were you doing down here?
he's done. He is
Following
completely
my
done.
dad's
Then what are we doing? Taking something that will give us the power we need.
No! No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh.
The Dark One ever wishes to see his wife
Because
again.
he was asking about how the Dark One could
We'll have to do exactly
love.
as I say.
Whoa! Whoa! He did ask about the Dark One. Yeah. Jesus. See, I want to go on a 10-minute tangent here, but no, I've got to. I mean, there is just so much to divulge. Like I said, I will probably go into extensive thought. I will. I will go into extensive thought covering 22 and 23 after 23. But Sam Witwer, love it. I mean, he's a Star Wars icon. Star Killer Maul, yeah. Yeah. So, apologies for the Kenobi shout, because it just springs to mind. So. But furthermore, he's playing Hyde. And that was a twist that was really, really, really well done, because obviously you had that doctor who was a bit hesitant, and I was like, he's shifty. I was kind of right, because obviously, well, in both sense, because he was shifty, aka shifts to hide, and, shifty usual sense that there is something nefarious underneath. So, oh man. And Henry wanting to destroy Look. I cannot blame him. The points he's made, yeah. It gets to a point where you're just done. And he's worried about the fact, well, it's not just the fact that there is that possibility of his mum turning evil, well, one of his mums turning evil again. But the fact that his other mum, that's what's going to be on top of her mind. And that's going to push Regina in a sense because of the fact that, oh, you think I'm going to turn into the Dark One again. So, not the Dark One, the Evil Queen. And because Neil died because of magic, Violet's mum, Robin obviously died via magic. And he just... I mean, as great as magic can be, if you've gone through that amount of pain, yeah. Some might think, well, Henry might be being a bit selfish, but I think the perfect line he mentioned was, I don't know what would happen if I lost. Because there's going to be... If he was to be benevolent when it comes to magic, what would be the driving point? And I think that would be a case for everyone. If there is one constant that keeps taking and taking, it gets to a point where you ask, where do you draw the line? Where do you just get sick of this idea of magic? So, he's done. But I gotta say, this. I think the standout moment was definitely Regina talking about how she's cursed, how her past sins are finally paying off in regards to the consequences she's suffering. And she can't be... It's not like, being evil is going to be a better option because, A, she's developing so much and she can't undo all of that. And it's not what Robin would want as well. But also, she'd lose everyone. So she's trapped in this rut and... the way that she just got that off her chest to Emma as well was just very, very powerful, and I do want to further digest that. So yeah, but I will say though, in regards to Sam Witwer, there was certain, like, before the whole reveal, the face reveal, not the Hyde Jekyll reveal, but when he stepped out from the shadows, there were certain voices I'm like, wait a second, I've heard that kind of tone before, because there are certain nuances that are very, very reminiscent to Maul. Look, I love Clone Wars Rebels, so it's like, I've heard that voice before. So, and I obviously didn't want to make assumptions. I get my hopes up. So yeah. Right, I'm going to fill up on this coffee and we'll be getting on to episode number 23.
This land is a refuge, filled with outcasts from all over. These forces
shit! So it's like a realm...
Well, forcibly from what?
Okay.
Well, the reasons are as varied as the populace. And everyone has their own tale. That's why this place has come to be known as the land of untold stories.
It's a tad ironic of a name, no? Given that this land is seemingly filled with stories.
Perhaps. But there's only one story.
But there's no, like, real way to dignify, I guess, with all these people from different realms. Oh, okay.
You can leave.
What? You're not going to take the steak?
There is one more thing.
Or whatever that is? Oh, he's going to have his heart.
Things might get messy here.
Because you need me. You need the evil queen. I don't want to lose one more person I love.
This is all just
Not after what happened to
a
Rob.
facade in regards to her wording. Like, oh, let's have the evil queen come back out, right?
Perhaps we can.
Convince Rumpel.
David, I think I know what story our good doctor is from.
Dr. Jekyll.
Yep.
Which means he's
Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Who's Mr. Hyde?
You know what I say? You first. Ask questions.
Yeah. That usually is a good idea, but I don't think that's gonna do. Oh, yeah. That's gonna do jack.
Jekyll was right.
Stop.
Henry, get out of here. There's nothing you can do.
Yes, there is.
Oh. Well, dang. Oof.
What's going to destroy you?
Oh, buddy. To be fair, I thought he would just do a 90-degree turn on him. Oh, hello. Nice.
Leave it. It's of no use to us now. We don't want to be here when he wakes.
Let's go. Although we've still got Belle to consider.
What you've just done? Stopped you from hurting my moms and anybody else.
You stopped me from rescuing Belle. Not to mention your family, are now trapped in the same realm with her.
What's he talking about?
Say.
Like you and I were. But because of what I did, we'll never even see half of our family again.
That may not be true. Your mom is with Gold to try to find a way. Should we see if they had any luck?
She's trying. And he's just in this crisis because he tried to make everyone happy, and in doing so, he might have fucked up.
What's inside, the more you're gonna suffer.
He's just trying to crack into Regina, but there is a bit of bias because I don't believe Regina is the Dark One.
Regina, meet the dragon.
Oh shit!
Good to see you breathing again.
Oh shit! It's been a while.
Japan was powerful, but I'm resilient. I assume you're here because you want something. Rumpelstiltskin.
Story of his life.
Afraid of. If you want to find magic, remember.
Look.
What he taught you.
You have to believe.
Holy shit. We're expanding our horizons.
People of New York City!
Is he rallying the Oh my
My
goodness.
name is Henry Mills. And I need your help.
Oh my goodness. What?
My family's in danger, but we can save them. With magic.
Majority of them are going to be like, see?
About it.
Realistically,
At some
how
point
many
in
of
your
these
life,
people
every
would be
one of
tuned
you
in, though?
was once a believer. And at some point you left that part of you behind. But you can go back to it. If you believe.
Kind of getting a Peter
So
Pan
what do you
vibe.
say?
This is literally the term throwing your money away.
It's actually restoring magic.
Rebuilding, like a battery.
I told you.
Never doubt Henry.
Get out of here!
Oh. Oh! But the box. See, I would just be like, this whiskey I had last night.
To the impossible. You made the world believe.
This is why he's the right choice for the author. He rallied the people into something that they can just describe as, okay, it's an act, but it was magic.
Still battling against your better half, I see.
Shit. Did he? Wait.
Still missing a crocodile.
Gold wasn't in the park?
In all the commotion, he must have slipped through the portal.
Yeah, no one saw him just go.
Isn't she out there looking with you?
No, she said she wanted to be alone, but she wouldn't say why.
He grabbed this before we fled the lab.
It's the serum that split him from Mr. Hyde. He
What?
said there's enough left for another dose.
What?
You think this will work on me?
What?
Believe that this could be the end of the evil queen as long as you're sure that's what you want.
Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Kill her!
I don't.
Let's go! Let's go! Our true queen!
I'm sorry.
You're doing. Oh, she really went Infinity War. Holy shit. Holy. Woo!
Being a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court is no great shakes.
it's
I
a
don't know what great shakes
kerfuffle.
are, but I do know that I like it here.
Hey! In front of your mom, Henry.
A big battle, or one of us is facing death, and things are just normal.
What's that, Swan?
Say it! Something's gonna interrupt them.
I love you.
No, it isn't. Oh.
Thank you for that.
Shit!
Hate to be trapped in this town. Darkness is not as easy to snuff out as you might believe.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Great. Great. Oh, hello. No!
Raging inside Regina, and she may have won the fight. But this is a war. And it's just begun.
Yeah, I had a feeling I didn't like the dragon's chances. No!
The queen is back.
Oh, shit! Well, shit. I mean, I didn't see that coming whatsoever in regard... I mean, here's the thing. I made a mention about the fact that I am worried that the evil queen would come back. Not in that sense. Not in that sense. It was more so of a... Regina descends into... Like, herself, she descends into that dark path. And she'd be pushed over the edge. Great. Plus side is, at least season 6 we're gonna have Sam Witwer, more of him. So, yay. But boy, did that, I guess, backfire. Oof. Well, that was a really, really fun way, I would say, to end off season 5. I will say, I think I enjoyed the first part over the second part in quite a few areas. So, but where I would rank this season, I'm not sure. Because I think season 3 stood out for me in a lot of great ways. So did season 2. And there was some really, really great stuff with season 5. But yeah, it was a very, very great and interesting way to cap things off. Of course, setting things up with the Untold story residents, I guess, coming to Storybrooke. So obviously we'll be divulging onto their stories when it comes to season 6. So yeah, we only have like, what, 2 seasons left? And then I'm done with Once Upon a Time. It's just, surreal. But like I said, I'm glad that Sam Witwer is going to be back, I guess. Because my main worry is, my main worry was when we concluded episode 22 is, I do want to hope that he is going to come back for season 6, because I love Sam Witwer. So, yeah. But yeah, he's gonna be, I guess, the ringleader in terms of, I guess, the main antagonist for the first half of season 6, I'm imagining. Although I'm not so sure, because we've got the Evil Queen back at play. And in some regard, I am, pretty thrilled to have the Evil Queen back, because she's the Evil Queen. And yeah, she is just a very, very well played character. Lana does a really, really great job of just playing Regina and the Evil Queen. So the other side is, though, it is a bit difficult in regards to Jekyll and Hyde versus Regina and the Evil Queen, because with Jekyll and Hyde, they're more so of a split personality. And that's what I've always led to believe. Whereas I don't regard Regina and the Evil Queen to be that. I guess it is to banish the darkness from Regina, which aka is the Evil Queen, the evil half. But I'd like to. I say this in quite a few reactions that touch upon the darkness, and that is that everyone has a little bit of darkness inside of them. And that includes Regina. Like, even if you banish the Evil Queen from Regina, there's still going to be that darkness in Regina, because everyone has a little bit of that darkness. It's a part of being human, and even the most perfect people, I would say, they have that little darkness there. So, and I think it really fits well to how Gold was talking about, more so, I wouldn't say embracing it, but you can't really get rid of that darkness, no matter how hard you try. And it's funnily enough what Hyde said to Regina at the end of the day. So, but obviously that was teasing to the Evil Queen. She's not actually gone. So yeah, but I mean, at the same time, though, with Regina, she was going through her period of mourning and grief, and the fact that if I love people, then the cons outweigh the good, no matter what. And I keep, losing people that I have a romantic connection with. If I turn into the Evil Queen, I lose everyone. So I really, really loved Regina's moments where she spoke about how she felt trapped, and how that good light, it can never, whatever she does, there is no redemption for her, because the cons outweigh the pros. And she doesn't want to push people away. She doesn't want to go back to the Evil Queen. So she is stuck in a bit of a rut. And, I would be, like, I don't get me wrong. I do like the idea of having Regina and the Evil Queen kind of being split in a sense. But at the same time, what is like, there is a huge difference, I would say, between Jekyll and Hyde, especially in terms of their, I guess, physical appearances, to Regina and the Evil Queen, because you can easily fall back to the Evil Queen, whereas Jekyll and Hyde, they were like two completely different people. You know, you could say Regina and the Evil Queen technically are, in a sense, because Regina has evolved so much where she's no longer, she hates the idea of being the Evil Queen. But with Jekyll, there is this idea that, well, he can't be ever like even Hyde was taking the piss out of him, saying, "Oh, you're weak." So, and he was disappointed by the look of him. So, but at the same, like I said, at the same time, it goes back to my comment in regards to there's always a little bit of that darkness inside of you, and that's, you know, the same with Regina. That dark past is still going to be attached to her no matter what, really. That Evil Queen is still like who she used to be. She's just evolved from that, really. So yeah, but I mean, I am really intrigued. I mean, I'm hoping that we're going to have a Regina versus Evil Queen standoff again, because I mean, yeah, we did see that in this episode where she basically Thanos snapped her out of existence, and then she came back. But a proper battle, a fight to the death, the ultimate death, where Regina will ultimately win. But we'll see what does happen. But yeah, Snow's in danger as well because of the fact that the Evil Queen will be after her, definitely. So, but yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I feel like we should have seen it coming as well, right? Like, we have, 5 seconds of the Evil Queen being back, right? And it's like, well, you know, she surely got to come back, and thus she did, so. Yeah, but I really, really thought that this was a neat two-parter. I have to say, I feel like the seasons 4 and seasons 3 finales, I think, stood out a bit better, in my opinion, especially going into, like, you know, the land of, well, the heroes and villains stuff, and not just that though, but going back in time, etc. But this was really, really great as well, like, especially going into this new realm of the world of Untold Stories, and how that's going to open a huge can of worms with season 6 on the horizon. And the introduction of, well, not just Jekyll, but Hyde as well, was really, really great. Yeah, that was just a really, really great, like, two-parter in regards to that matter as well, because I was really curious to see what they would do, and I was really curious with this episode to see if Hyde would, because the way he put his hands on Jekyll, I thought, I was like, yeah, he's gonna snap his neck, especially with the brute force. I mean, he nearly choked out Hook, so yeah, but it will be very, very interesting to see both their arcs in the next season as well. So yeah, but I really thought that Henry's situation really stood out, although him, you know, shouting to the masses and getting them to throw their coins into the fountain, you know, again, like the whole splitting of the Regina and the Evil Queen, I guess, I'm in two minds about it, because you know, it's very Disney-esque, isn't it? And it was kind of reminding me of the 2003 movie of Peter Pan. So in some weird way, it was kind of reminding me of that. So yeah, but there was a side of me that was thinking, you know what? Most of these people just wouldn't give a shit, and they would they would just think of Henry as like, what the fuck is he doing? So, and they wouldn't throw the coins. But we gotta, suspend our belief as well. I mean, we've got a bloody world of heroes and villains and all of that. So, we've just split Regina from the evil queen. We've got Rumpelstiltskin. You get the memo. So, there's an idea to suspend, but these people as well are just ordinary people. Your average Joe doing a 9 to 5 at Domino's or whatever. I don't know, random occupation to throw there, but I don't know. Like I said, in some silly way, it was kind of reminding me of the 2003 Peter Pan movie. So I don't know, especially with that belief as well. And yeah, because it was like, I don't know. It just hit me like about the fact that it reminds me of the 2003 Peter Pan movie for some reason. So, but no, I found the speech to be, pretty, I guess, Disney-esque, I guess you could say. That kind of belief, that you all had magic at some point. To be fair, it's kind of like, I guess, if you stopped believing in Santa and something bad happened to Santa and he needs the people to believe in magic once again, or the Christmas spirit once again, to get this, to get the spirit of Christmas back into full swing. It'll kind of remind me of that, actually, because he was trying to get magic to he was trying to get a bloody portal to essentially to bring his family back. So yeah, but there was that magic that was channeling the crystal, and of course it took the masses to kind of push things along, and voila, it did. So so that's what it actually reminds me of. It's a mix of both, but there are quite a few stories out there, like I said, in regards to Santa, where the spirit of Christmas, it seems to be a bit negated. So we've got to have all even the people who used to believe, they've got to believe again. And yeah, so yeah, because there's, like I said, there's quite a few stories. So yeah, but I did like Henry's stories with episode 22 and 23, because of the fact that he was done with the whole magic shtick, with who he's lost. So he's lost so many people, Neil, Robin, and his mums are being torn apart, and it's gonna get to a point of, like I said, what is gonna be the line? That was the line. But if you keep building up the losses in regards to who you lose because of magic, it's gonna emotionally scar you. In the same way that Regina feels cursed because of the fact that all she has done is caused agony, and even though she's trying to find the light, the cons outweigh. Yeah, it's the same in terms of losses. Like, the losses there's going to be this belief if you keep acquiring more losses in your life because of the fact that magic exists. So to put an end to any kind of heartache, he was trying to eradicate it. And there is just this cruel twist, isn't there, in regards to the fact that he did put Rumpel's plan out of commission, but it was at the expense of his grandparents. So thankfully, like I said, with the whole speech thing, he pulled through. But yeah, it was quite the kicker for him. And it was just a very, very interesting insight. And I would say a nice follow-up from Robin's death, in a sense, because, that was, I think, the thing that really pushed things along with Regina, and Emma's worries about Regina reverting to the evil queen. And not just that though, but just the losses overall, really, because how many more people have to die, really? So this is a way to kind of mitigate that. So though I gotta say, I thought there would be some kind of, I don't know, secret agenda for Violet, because we haven't seen her for quite some time, and then she shows up being accompanying Henry really on his mission, and sure enough, them two are destined to be together, because it is wholesome, their interactions. So yeah, but there was just this anxiety in me that was thinking there's something up with her. So yeah. But yeah, it was also really great to see the dragon again. We haven't seen him for quite some time. Longer than Violet, of course. But I was like, and then of course when the name was dropped, I was, it was just coming back to me because, pardon me, he has appeared before, but it has been some time. So yeah, but it was really, really great to see him try to, I guess, have Regina's back, especially with her questioning herself, her identities, I guess, because of the fact that there is the evil queen potentially coming back and her secluding herself from everyone, or she can continue to feel cursed. And yeah, so yeah, but it's like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see the evil queen be a presence in season 6. So yeah, but I am really, really wondering, like, I mean, I'm sure the serum is not just a thing that removes, I guess, your other half really from you in terms of like split personality, because that's Jekyll and Hyde really, but I guess your other half, because that's the way I guess I can explain it in regards to, because, you know, like I said, the evil queen, it's still a part of Regina. It's not like some, you know, different personality or whatever. It's just that Regina has managed. I mean, look at how far she's come from season 1, where she was I guess, still the evil queen or the evil mayor, and look how far she's come in this season. And you know, there was that moment on the rooftop that was really heartwarming in regards to Snow and Emma being there, really. So I don't know, that really punched a hole in my heart. So I really thought that was a really beautiful moment in some semblance. So yeah, but no, I thought that this had a very, very great scenario around things, like for the finale, especially in regards to Henry, and how he was just so eager to get rid of magic. So yeah, and you know, just seeing multiple different pieces from this season come together, like the Holy Grail, and of course the crystal, that was very, very important for Rumpel. I have no idea how no one saw him slip through the portal as well. But I think everyone was just in awe, like everyone was coming through and all of that. So yeah. So yeah, but it's going to be obviously we have Rumpel now trying to get Belle awake, which I guess Darth Maul has given him the answers to in exchange for him coming to Storybrooke. So goody. I have to say though, like, there were certain moments where where I was just listening to Sam Witwer's dialogues, and I'm like, yeah, you know, that's just very reminiscent of Maul, like just the nuances. It was yeah, like if you've watched, of course, Rebels or the Clone Wars, you'll have an idea of what I'm talking about. So yeah, but it was just great stuff, though, I would say. So, yeah, like I said, I feel like the season 3 and 4 finales kind of captivate me a bit more, but the events of, like, especially with Regina and especially with Henry, the events of these last 2 episodes were really fun to go through. As well as to set things up for season 6, as well as to introduce, I guess, new concepts, as well as to bring back the evil queen as well. So, yeah, I thought that there were some really great parts about these final 2 episodes. And now it is on to season 6, which I am very much looking forward to. Also kind of dreading it because of the fact that... yeah, after this, we're done. Well, we're not done. We've got one more season, but after this, we're on the final stretch of Once Upon a Time, and yeah. But then again, I felt this way when it came to Buffy, when it came to season 6. It's like, well, we've got 2 seasons left. We're wrapping things up, and it's scary. So, yeah, especially with how much time I've spent with this show. It's like, you know, when you detach yourself from a show that you've spent so long enjoying, it becomes heartbreaking when you lose it. So, had that many a time. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., for example, being a very notable one. So, yeah, but until then, guys, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed these reactions, and hopefully these 2 will go up on YouTube without an issue. If not, I'm just gonna be yeah. I mean, I expect it to be blocked automatically, as my once reactions usually are. But they usually expire after 48 hours, so it's no problems. But this is a different matter. I'm combining 2 episodes in one video, so obviously they'll still be the same runtime as your normal reactions, but it's just, you know, how Mickey responds to this. So yeah, but no, I digress. I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoy this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!